Chef Trombetta from the University of New Haven in Connecticut. And today I am going to make you a bourbon citrus glazed grilled shrimp. This is something that's actually an important step. I blanched half strips of bacon. A full strip would be too much, and a half strip's about right. So I want to render out the fat, because when I grill this, what's going to happen is going to drip fat all over the place and flare up. It'll burn the shrimp will be raw, the bacon will be burnt. So I hope to avoid that by blanching the bacon in water. I want my shrimp to stay long. So I'm cutting incisions just on the underside, and what's going to happen, I'll show you. And then that's going to stay kind of straight. Don't cut all the way through. And let's marinate. This is candied lemon zest. It's got sugar and it's candy, so it goes very well with our citrus bourbon glaze. That will have sugar in it. So we're going to give that a good healthy dose. Put a little shallot in there. A little parsley to help cling on the marinade. Bourbon and mustard's a nice combination, and the beauty about the mustard is that it's thick. But it will help the other ingredients cling to the shrimp. This is Jim Beam bourbon. Don't use a real nice artisanal or crafted bourbon. It's just going to get burned off. You need a little salt. Going to need a little bit of pepper. Make sure that mustard gets broken up. Don't be afraid to get your hands in there. So that's got a little coating. Let me wash up and I'll wrap it with the bacon. Take our bacon, take our shrimp, and give it a nice tight, because I don't want this bacon to unravel. That's actually my biggest concern. Make sure I rest it pretty much on that seam. That's where I'm going to lay it on the grill. So let's get this shrimp on the grill. And again, let's be careful. The seam side is down. This is not the type of thing you want to do for a party of 500. And again, we'll just kind of mark it and we'll put it in the oven. Okay, so now they're flipping. All right, so we'll get them well marked. Mark the other side. Shrimp cooks quick. So this is a greased little sizzle platter. This one's ready. Let's take this one. I'm trying to look the ones that look the most done. And let's proceed to make our sauce. So we can glaze them and get them in the oven. We want to make a little syrup. I'm going to put the bourbon in the pan, and we're going to burn a lot of that off. It's going to light on fire. Now let's put out our flame. Sugar is very flammable too. Let's put a little zest in there. Let's put a little bit of, not too much mustard. That's going to help thicken it. And let's start squeezing in our orange. And with the sugar there, we might have to put more sugar, but I think we have enough. We'll see. So I have a good size orange here, about a half an orange, about a good third of a cup of bourbon, tablespoon of mustard, and 2 tablespoons of sugar. Now let's get this whisked up and reduce it down to syrup. We'll season it up, put some chives, of course, and a little parsley too. That helps thicken it. So we're reducing it. It's going to concentrate the flavor. Needs a little bit more bourbon. Okay, you can see right now I got a syrup consistency. So now it's sugar, so it'll burn. I want to be careful, so I might want to just blot it. And I have this bottom pan on to help get it started, help crisp up the bacon. I have a 400 oven. That's going to be good. So that's a glaze, because you can tell it's shiny. I think we have all the right flavors clinging. And let's go in the oven. Keep an eye on it. Okay, so we're just gonna, this is some baby oak leaf. I'm gonna throw this down there. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to prepare my orange. Have a nice sharp knife, and let's see if we get a nice orange cut. And that becomes part of the dish. People can eat that. Let's take our shrimp, and we're gonna reglaze it when it's fresh out of the oven. We're just taking some of the leftover glaze and giving it a touch up, give it a shine. So we are going to arrange it. I think 6 shrimp is a nice portion, a little chive. And we're gonna call it at that. So I'm gonna put one of these in my mouth and see what happens. This is grilled, bacon, wrapped shrimp with a citrus bourbon glazed. Probably not gonna believe me, because you think just because I made it, but that is remarkable. I'm Chef Jeff Trombetta from the University of New Haven in Connecticut.